Welcome into New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. Preseason game number 2 is in the books. And the New York Knicks, so far through the preseason, are 2-0. Look, let's celebrate it. It's been a long time since the Knicks have been good. I don't care if it's the preseason. We are 2-0. They beat the Indiana Pacers 131-114. Got to be impressed by the way this Knicks team looked today. There was a lot of people that played really, really well. Obi Toppin led the team in scoring with 24 points in 20 minutes. He was really efficient, 10 of 14, and he got more and more confident in his three-point shot as the game went on. He was 4-7 from 3. Immanuel Quickley also played a really good basketball game. Got to be impressed by him. This is a guy that coming into this season, didn't really know what his role would be, right? This is a guy that is fighting for a roster spot in the rotation with Derrick Rose, with Jalen Brunson. I think he's going to be one of the first guards off the bench, but he's got to play well every single night to be the guy that's out there, the first guy off the bench for the New York Knicks. I was impressed with Quickley. I was impressed with Obi. I was impressed with Barrett. Barrett and Brunson, their stat lines look good overall, 18 points and 17 points, but they weren't the most efficient players. That's what you want to see a little bit more of, is they just be a little bit more efficient. Shoot above 45%, which neither of those guys did tonight. I thought they looked good. Nothing to really complain about. They played solid. It's just you want to see more out of guys like those guys. And I know it's nitpicky. It's the first preseason game. Overall, can't complain too much. I thought Julius Randle played good. Wasn't efficient. I mean, at the end of the day, Julius Randle was 4 of 11, shot 36% from the field. But I felt like he got better and better as the game went on. 15.7 rebounds, 4 assists. I thought he played well, though. I liked the way he attacked the rim. He got confidence in the second half, in the third quarter, and second quarter and specifically, but he's got to get that three-point shot down. 1 of 7 from 3. Got to be better in that area. I wouldn't be upset if we saw less three-point shots from a guy like Julius Randle and we just saw him attack the rim more, because I feel like he's better the closer he gets to the basket. I think he really is. Obi Toppin, though, was the standout star. The through the legs, East Bay dunk. He leaked out multiple times. This is a guy that really showed you what he could be tonight. This guy continues to shoot well from beyond the three-point arc. Obi Toppin is going to put a really, really tough decision on a guy like Tom Thibodeau. How is Tom Thibodeau going to not play Obi Toppin if he continues to play this well? I mean, look. I don't want to overhype it, but Obi looked damn good tonight, guys. He really, really did. So I'll ask you the question. What player impressed you the most tonight? Who are you rocking with? Who do you think impressed you the most tonight? Let me know in the comment section. I'd probably say Obi. I thought Quickley played well. RJ, Jalen, they played well. Julius played well as well. All three of those guys got to be more efficient shooters. But let me know, what player impressed you the most in tonight's preseason game? Some team stats for the Knicks. They were 44 of 100 from the field, shot 44% from the field. That's a good percentage for the New York Knicks. 40% from downtown. You shoot 40% from downtown in an NBA game, you're going to win a lot of ball games. And right now, the Knicks, they're 2-0 from the preseason. Got to be impressed. Got to be hyped up about that. 43 rebounds for the Knicks, but it's these last two numbers right here. 25 assists and 9 turnovers. That's a credit to Jalen Brunson, to Derrick Rose, to Immanuel Quickley, to RJ Barrett, Miles McBride. Those point guards and those guards that dominate the ball took care of the basketball tonight. And that's got to be a focus going into this season. You have to have a better, more assists than you did turnovers, and that's what you had tonight. 25 assists? That's a really, really good game for the New York Knicks. You had 25 assists, but you forced the Pacers into 19 turnovers. That's what's awesome, because we know the Knicks are going to be one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau. The three-point percentage is a little high for me against the Indiana Pacers. You never want to give up 39% shooting from downtown if you're the Knicks against any team. But overall, I liked what I saw from them. I thought they looked really good on the defensive end. I thought they gotta defend the three-point line a little bit more. That's what you need. You need the Knicks to defend the three-point line a little bit more. They do that, they're going to be a tough team to stop this year. But hey, if you love the Knicks, I want you to go down right now and hit that big red button. Subscribe to New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports, because we're going to continue to put out videos every single day on the latest Knicks news and rumors. No matter where we are, no matter if we're at the house, no matter what happens, we're going to put out a video. So hit that big red button. Help Knicks Now get to 14,000 subscribers. Let's take some questions, though. I like this one from Jason. Where do you think the Knicks go with Cam now? Cam Reddish had an opportunity to really put his best foot forward tonight. Started because Evan Fournier did not start, but he didn't really have a good game, guys. 21 minutes, he had 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. But he was 1 of 7 from the field, and he was 0 of 2 from downtown. It felt like at times that Cam Reddish was pressing a little bit. Where do they go from here? I don't think he's a starter with this team. And the reason I think that is because, look, Jalen Brunson needs touches. RJ Barrett needs touches. Julius Randle needs touches. That makes Cam your 4th option on offense, and he needs more touches than that. He's not a guy that could just get it going like that. He's got to get in the feel of things. He's got to get his touches. He's got to get his plays drawn up for him. And just being that 4th option in the starting lineup, I don't think he's going to get enough touches to be effective. Whereas if he comes off the bench, he could be a focal point for this offense. He could push this offense. You can run your offense through him sometimes if he's coming off the bench. He won't be the 4th option coming off the bench. I know a lot of people want Cam Reddish to start, but I don't think we're going to be able to get the best version of Cam Reddish if he does start. That's just my opinion. Sean Hayes, if we get some good bounces and a little luck this year, what is the best record you think the Knicks can achieve this year? I say 46 or 47 wins. That's a great question. I don't want to get carried away too much with the New York Knicks right now. They've looked good through 2 preseason games. You got to be hyped up if you're a fan. But let's just focus on the games ahead. Let's just continue to get better day by day. We know this is not a team most likely that's going to compete for a Larry O.B. and competing for an NBA Finals. But this is a team that has a lot on the line this year. Tom Thibodeau is 100% on the hot seat. Cam Reddish, he wants a contract extension. Julius Randle, Evan Fournier, they're in prove-it years. I mean, there's a lot of people that have stuff to prove. I've always said I think the Knicks can win 40 to 43 games, and I kind of stand by that. Maybe it's 44, 45 wins now, but I'm hyped up about what I've seen after the first 2 games. I want to ask you guys this question, though. 39.5 wins for the New York Knicks this season. What do you think? Do you think they'll win more? Do you think they'll win less? Let me know what you think. 39.5 wins for the Knicks. The reason we chose that number is because that is the win total over and under in Vegas. So I want to hear from you. 39.5 wins for the Knicks. It's not the number I set. It's the number Vegas has set. Type O for over. Type U for under. I want to hear from you down in the comment section. Even though Jalen Brunson didn't have his most efficient game tonight, it's just the way that he plays basketball that I'm so fascinated with. His ability to slow up the pace, speed up the pace, score from all 3 levels, and just be a point guard and a floor general. You got to be hyped up about that if you're the New York Knicks. It's been a long, long, long time. I don't know in my life if I've ever seen it. I mean, 2004, I was 10 years old watching Stephon Marbury play. He was great then. I can't really tell you how great he was. I wasn't, I was 10 years old. I couldn't, dissect the game and analyze the game like I can now. But Jalen Brunson is arguably the best point guard I have ever seen for the New York Knicks. He looked really good again tonight. Got to be more efficient, but you got to be hyped up about the way he played. I like the way RJ Barrett played as well. 6 of 15 from the field. I think he needs to finish better around the rim, something where he didn't look all too good today. But he definitely looked all right. Definitely looked all right. 18 points. But I like the way that he shot with confidence from three. 4-7 from three. Over 50%. That's where your effective field goal percentage is going to come into play. He looked good tonight shooting the ball. He shot it with confidence. I thought he wasn't scared or afraid to mess up. That's kind of been a thing that I think RJ, he hasn't wanted to step on anybody's toes is the word I'm looking for. And tonight he went out and just gave it his all. Got to be hyped up about that. He did what he did and wanted to do on his own terms. We'll end the show, though, with this question from Big Al. Do you believe that the overall play can keep up this season? If we play like this, can we scratch 50 wins? I think we are at least a 6 seed or better. I still think the Knicks are right on that line of being a playoff team compared to a play-in team. I think they're right around that 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th seed. It'd be awesome if we could get that 6th seed and be a playoff team and not have to fight through that play-in tournament. It's all going to come down to health for the New York Knicks. It's all going to come down to how Julius Randle plays, if Derrick Rose stay healthy, if RJ Barrett can take another step. There's so many things this season's going to depend on. But through 2 preseason games, if you are the Knicks, you got to be hyped up about what we saw. I'll answer this one, OG. How much better do you think RJ would be at the 2? I think, I don't mean to sound like kind of an asshole by saying this, but I think people overrate that a little bit. The NBA is so positionless, right? I would like RJ at the 2, and then we get a stopper on the defensive end at the 3. But the way this roster is constructed, I don't really think it matters all too that much. Jalen Brunson's the lead guard. Then you got your 2 guard and your 3, your small forward. Those are your wings. Then you got Obi and Julius at the 4, and Hartenstein and Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, I thought he played well, protected the rim well again. Looks to be in really good shape, strong on the offensive glass yet again. I don't think it matters too much exactly what position RJ Barrett plays. I will say this, though, OG. The Knicks need to get a small forward that's an elite defender. That way RJ doesn't have to be the guy at the small forward spot that continually has to guard and chase small forwards every single night and be the Knicks' best perimeter defender. That's where I can align with you and agree that I like him more at the 2. But at the end of the day, the NBA is such a positionless basketball league. It's just really not really that big of a deal, I think, at the end of the day, in my opinion. We'll close the video with this. If you are subscribed to New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports, I want you to type real one down in the comment section right now, because we are less than 50 subscribers away from getting to 14,000 subs on the channel. I want to get there on today's video. If you're a subscriber, I want you to type real one down in the comment section right now.